Hello, we are DECCA Consulting, and this is our video for assignment number 3. So for our needs issue, DECCA Consulting has been hired to consult Vail Resorts. Vail Resorts are the premier mountain resort company in the world and a leader in luxury, destination-based travel at iconic locations. Vail Resorts owns and operates several resorts including Vail, Beaver Creek, Breckenridge, Keystone, Heavenly, North Star, Mount Brighton, Canyons, Kirkwood, and Afton Alps, most of which are located in Colorado. Because of their mass ownership of resorts, the company created Epic Mix. Epic Mix is a website and an app that controls all of the ticketing processes for the Vail resorts. The main advantage of this is that when you buy a ticket to ski at Vail, you're receiving an Epic Mix pass, which allows you to ski at the other subsidiary mountains in the area. The Epic Mix app is a skier's one-stop shop for all they need on the hill, including trail maps, emergency contact information, vertical statistics, and photographs that have been taken during the day. Vail Resorts contacted DECCA Consulting because they needed a way for their customers to be able to communicate better on the ski hill. Our solution is to improve the existing app, Epic Mix. This app already has several features, but we believe that with a few adjustments, it could fix Vail Resorts' communication issues. We propose that there be a chat section of the app so that you can communicate with your friends that are also skiing that day. The other extension would be a friend finder. It's very easy on such big hills to get lost from your group. The friend finder would allow you to track where your friends are on the mountain so that you can locate them much quicker. We will promote these new features through social media like Facebook and Twitter. And there are a lot of benefits to using this app and to extending the current one. One of them is safety. So if you have location services turned on and you get lost or you get hurt, Epic Mix will be able to go on and find out where you are in the mountain. There's going to be better and easier communications with all your friends that are also skiing, and this easy to use application is better for everyone.
Epic Mix is an app that's run by Vail Resorts. It's really useful for skiers because they get a chip put in their jacket and everything is automated, there's no lines, and the app is really useful to skiers, and Christy's just going to go through a few things that is possible through this app.
Okay, so this is the Epic Mix app, and as you can see, there are different applications that you can use within the app. So for stats, you can go and see, I started skiing on the first day, February 16th in Vail, so you could see how many vertical feet you did for that day, and you can also see how many pins you got, how many photos were taken, and how many points you have. And so the cool thing about it is that you can, of your 6 days of skiing, you can see which days, and as you can see, our biggest day was in Breckenridge, and because we got 25,000 vertical feet, so that's pretty fun to track. The other thing is photos. So they have photographers on the hill that'll scan your badge and then just upload these photos directly to the Epic Mix app, and then you can see your great family photos just right on the app, and then you can also share them, edit or delete them, and share them with your friends on Facebook. Another great part of it is the map. So if you're skiing and you're getting lost and you don't know, which lift you want to go to, you can check out the Vail map. And then here you have all of the other ones that the Epic Mix supports. So you can go and check out the Beaver Creek map and the different bowls and make sure that you know where you are at all times. Another good feature is the mountain. So you get to see at which mountain, what's the weather forecast, the snow conditions, what the terrain's like, how many lifts are open, and so forth. Pins is pretty cool. You earn pins when you go on certain lifts or you reach a certain target for your altitude. So that's pretty interesting, and you also can link this to your Facebook so that the pins get linked right to your Facebook so all your friends can see what you had earned, and then maybe you can try next time to earn new things.
So that was the app, and although we think it's working really well right now, we have a few recommendations for what Vail Resorts can do to improve this app. First of all, we think that a map, like a better maps feature would be good on it to improve communication through skiers on the hill. So that way they don't have to exit the app and go into their text messaging to communicate with others on the hill. So I guess initially they would set up a feature where they can add friends that they know are at the same resort. So one of the needs that we assessed that through its app was that there needed to be a better feature on it for communication. So we think that there should be a chat feature added so that skiers don't have to exit their app and go into their text messaging. Also, we want to add a location services option. So for people who get lost maybe, or they want to find their group, they can go on the app and track exactly where their friends are. And for people who think that this is a bit of an invasion of privacy, there will be an option to turn location services on and off. This location services feature is also really good for the resort because it helps take safety precautions. So basically they'll be able to see if someone gets reported as lost or if a child misses their family. They'll be able to go straight into the app and track where these individuals are.
Now that we've heard a little bit about how the app works and what the needs are, we're going to hear from actual skiers as to what they think about the app.
I'm a big skier, and I often find that I get bored of doing the same hills over and over again. And I saw that I could get one epic mix pass that lets me ski at 6 other resorts. I was shocked. The process couldn't have been easier. I got my pass in the mail before I went on a trip, and every day I drove to a new resort, packed my car for free, and walked straight onto the lift with my epic mix pass. No hassle.
So do you use the Epic Mix app right now?
Yeah, actually I have my pass in my jacket pocket, and I am heading to Beaver Creek right now. I'm actually going to meet up with some friends, and I'm a little bit late, but I'm pretty excited. I mean, it's really easy to use the passes just because it's on me, and I just can walk right onto the gondola, and it's great.
So you like the app?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's made my life like a lot easier. I love everything about it, to be honest.
Is there anything that you might add?
Well, I'm actually a little bit late, so I can't talk for long, but my friends got there like an hour ago, and I don't know where they're going to be when I get there, so something that could be really beneficial actually is if we had like a little chat like within the app just to communicate and see, and maybe location services just so I can see where they are on the mountain, so I can plan, sort of where I park and where I can meet up with them, because the hill is huge and I'm never going to find them.
All right, great.
Now that we've heard from a couple people about their testimonials on what they would like to see from the app, we wanted to talk about some possible issues with the additions to these apps while we're working with Vail Resorts. So there's a couple of issues that we've discussed and overcome throughout our consultation. The first is that we understand that there are privacy issues with using the chat feature, but mostly the location services, and we know that information is stored, and so some people don't feel comfortable or safe with having their location services on at all times because anyone can find them. So we decided that we're going to have an option where you can turn your location services off or on for that particular app. However, when the person changes their location services to off, there will be a small notification just making sure that they understand that they are putting themselves at risk just because of the safety precautions that we're taking with the location services, as it is easier to find a lost person when they have a tracker on them. Our second issue is that we are aware that some people are intimidated by new features, so we're going to have a quick tutorial as an option for first-time users of the new additions. We understand that the success of these additions lies on whether or not the information is presented well, so we aim to make the new features easy to use and make it look similar to the regular texting functions so that people of an older generation who are just getting used to using a smartphone will be more inclined to use the chat feature and the location feature right in the app. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video. Again, we are DECCA Consulting, and if you want to check out more information about Vail Resorts or Epic Mix, there are the links right there. And if you wanted to check out our website, DECCA Consulting, you can learn a little bit more about the team and what we do. Thanks very much.